If you want to see me, come to Baltimore. I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Nick, and you're tuned in to Nick at Night. This is a channel where I talk about celebrity news and gossip and give my opinion on trending stories. Child, what a difference a day makes. So 3 days ago, Chrisean came to the internet. She was crying and saying that Blueface lost out on his family. She wanted them to be able to co-parent for Junior. And she then, because he did not want to be with her, she then wished death on him and says that he deserved to be in a grave or behind bars because she alleged that he stomped her out. Well, 3 days later, she is now on the internet claiming that she has purchased acres of land, and she's also stating that she will be getting married soon. Now, the only people that believe that are the rocktards, but if it's true, and maybe there was some miracle in the church house, congrats are in order for her and the 20-year-old gang member. So if you guys don't know, she's dating or allegedly dating because after all, she admitted that she gets into these relationships, air quotes, because she wants to help out the other person with their music project and for them to get clout. Now, even though she admitted that that has been her practice in the past, she now left Blueface 3 days ago crying about them being in a relationship. She flew to Baltimore. She linked up with the 20-year-old blood gang member, and now they're about to get married. Now, their relationship that she just so happened to rush into right after Bino, I don't even think that it's been a whole month yet. But you know what they say, when you know, you know. But if you're curious about the timeline of how long they've been together, I'm going to give it, at the max, I'm going to say about 3 weeks. And that's being very generous. About a month ago, she broke up with Bino. And then about 2 weeks or so ago, we started seeing reports that she was dating a 20-year-old. Now, again, she admitted that she sometimes gets in these relationships with rappers to propel and give them clout. And now they're getting married. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the marriage. Do you think that it's going to happen soon? And we're going to talk about these acres after I give you guys a breakdown of everything that's been going on since my last video. So in my last video, I went over how she was crying on live. She was wishing death on Blueface. She was basically saying that she was heartbroken in so many words because Junior's not going to be able to have them as a family. And she was upset that he was looking over her and not providing a family unit for their son. AKA mad that Blueface didn't want to be with her. Now, this was just 3 days ago before this now proposed marriage announcement that she's going to be getting married and all of that. Let me give you a quick reminder of what she said. She was basically crying saying, you know, how can she raise a king without her king or whatever, basically saying like, how can she raise her son without his dad when you can still raise your son and co-parent, but she wants to raise him and be with Blueface. That's really what it is. Let me play that, and then I'm going to play the rest of the controversy. So she has been going off on Steve Wilkos. She has been under fire for having her baby in a stroller. We talked about this briefly in a previous video, but we're going to go over it a little more in depth in this video. But before we go through all of those things, let's give a reminder of what she said about raising her child without Blueface.
You can barely hold the little nigga for 72 hours. Without it being no shit, no cameras, no nothing. Like, I can't even explain, like, how that just knocked me down for real, like. Cause how you raise a king without a king? That's why I'm going to my pops. Like, I need to go around to some real men of God. You feel me? So, because at the end of the day, what's going on? Like, what's up with being there for the kids? You feel me? I just wish, like he got the same love I give him from his father, his grandma, everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I should have got married, bro. That's why, like, when you go against the word, bro, and really be there to just protect you, you know? Like, you know, sometimes marriages don't work out. But I'm just saying, bro, as long as you tried, you know? I didn't even try to get married. I just said, I just did anything, you know?
A few moments later.
I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it.
Child, we're gonna go over that complete live, but I just had to remind you guys what she said 3 days ago, what she said 3 days later, and how we got here to her attacking Steve Wilkos. Now, since all of this has unfolded, mind you, Blueface got out of jail, I want to say, I guess we just barely made a week ago. And it has been drama with them ever since. Now, since she reunited with Blueface and went up to the arcade, I talked to you guys in my previous video on how there was a user on Facebook calling her out for transporting her child with Blueface's dad with just a stroller. At the time of me making that video, all I had was the picture she shared with her post of Blueface's dad in the car, Junior in the back, and what looks like a stroller. Well, the next day, or maybe 2 days after I did my video, Carlissa released footage from her reality show that showed that Chrisean, in fact, did have Junior trouncing around from car to car in a stroller and not a car seat. A lot of people online have been dragging her for that. A lot of people have been calling her unfit. There has been tons and tons of posts on social media. And a lot of people alluding that Blueface's dad also tried to get a DNA test. Now, all of the blogs took this footage from Carlissa's reality show where it showed Blueface's father with something white that resembles possibly a joint or a Q-tip, and they allege that that was him trying to swab Junior's mouth. Carlissa also stated that they were waiting for DNA test results to come back, and people decided to reach out to Steve Wilkos so that they can have this on the Steve Wilkos show. Now, if you guys don't know who Steve Wilkos is, and maybe I'm showing my age, but Steve Wilkos used to be a part of Jerry Springer's show, and then he branched off and had his own show. He would have people on doing Jerry Springer-like stuff, but he would also take on kind of like the Maury Povich approach where he would be doing DNA tests as well. So a user on TikTok reached out to Steve Wilkos so that this whole thing can go down on his show. And Steve Wilkos replied. Let me show you what the person posted onto TikTok, and then I'll share with you guys what Steve Wilkos said, and then we're going to go into how Chrisean is going off on him, etc., etc., etc.
Thank you for calling the Steve Wilkos Show. If you're calling to get guests on the show, please press 1. If you'd like to leave a show idea, press 2. Thank you for calling. Please leave us your name.
We need Steve to do a DNA test.
And your message after the tone. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Steve, what's up? I got some tea. Listen, you know Blueface the rapper? Okay, so boom. You know Chrisean Rock? Little heifer he was messing with? Listen, supposedly Chrisean got pregnant by another man named Ronnie, right? And Blueface thinking he the daddy, but the baby look just like Ronnie. Okay? And they say Blueface mama, which is Carlissa, did a DNA test. I think it's AI. We the people don't believe it. We need you to get on this thing. Can't nobody do it like you or Maury. Now we want answers. Cause we tired of playing with this bitch. She been lying for the longest. And Blueface ain't got more sense than Blue's Clues.
All right, so as you can see, this TikTok creator called into their 1-800 number, to which Steve Wilkos replied under the post and said that he's trying to get them on the show. Well, upon Chrisean hearing about Steve Wilkos commenting on the DNA situation, it prompted her to go live, crash out, and go off on Steve Wilkos about saying that he's trying to get her on the show. I'm going to play what Steve Wilkos said, and then we're going to play Chrisean's crash out where she's talking about how now she's buying land.
So the other day, I saw this girl calling the Steve Wilkos show, Chrisean, Rock, and Blueface. And she got the recording when you call our show, and she was leaving a message. And she was like, you got to have him on your show. And I responded to the comment, I don't know who these people are. And I've never left a comment on anything where I got just unbelievable response. I told my wife about it, and she gave it to one of our producers who I guess is working on it, trying to get these people. And it's still just blowing up. I should probably Google it and look it up, but I think it's insane. I got, maybe somebody out there can explain to me what the hell is going on with this Chrisean and Blueface. I have no idea, but I would like to know. So fill me in, folks.
So, yeah, I seen this still week. And the only reason why I'm responding right now is because Steve Wilkos really sat up and did a PSA like I called him. Brother, I will never call you. You know what I'm saying? I used to do things for clout. I used to feed into things for clout, for money. I used to do things so the next person can be on and the next person can have a great impact on his numbers with the music and stuff. But Steve, I did not call you, brother. And everybody that keep trying to get something out of me, no. If you want to see me, come to Baltimore on my turf where I'm safe at. I'm not going up there in LA unless I get paid. And I'm right back in Baltimore. I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married. It's so much things that I've been working on behind the scenes with God. I'm just going to allow him to just bless it, sanctify it, and that's it. I'm out the way on purpose, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know the half. And I feel like that's the thing. Y'all don't know too much, so y'all trying to get me on here to talk too much. I'm not very talk to y'all, but I had to check Steve. Steve, I watched his show since I was a kid, bro. I look at you like you got me through my childhood. Your shows used to come on the TV and we didn't have cable. That's how I know. That's how, Steve, I grew up with you, Steve, and I like how you used to stand up for people when they used to play with you, or play with other women. You tell them, get off your stage. You feel me? Steve, if me and Blue come on the stage with him, you gonna fight that nigga. You stand for the truth and good and for good ground. So I don't even. That's the crazy thing. I'm not going on no show for no money. I'm not going on no show for no gimmicks. I'm not going on nobody's show ever again. Ever again. The only show I'm going to be on is my own show. I finally realized that whole side don't look at me like I'm blood, like we related. You feel me? They look at me like me and my son with a money sign. Tell me why Carlissa talking to she telling me Carlissa telling my boyfriend to stay away from me because you know why she telling 3 to stay away from me? Because I get money in real life. I put people back in position to win. And y'all can't take my name from me.
All right, so as you can see, she's saying that her boyfriend name is 3. And again, 3 is the blood. That's the 20-year-old gangbanger that she just recently started dating. Now, in this live where she says that Steve Wilkos said that she called into the show, which he didn't say she called into the show. He said he saw a woman who called into the show about it and he was inquisitive about it and he told his producers to get on it. Now, as you can see how quick she manipulates and flips something, it's crazy. I showed y'all what Steve actually said, then I showed you what she said and how she's saying that she has bought these acres of land. Now, I was very curious because just 3 days ago, she was asking Lemmy, the CEO of Zeus, for money, saying that she didn't have any money, she needed the money. And right before that, like literally a day before that, she was trying to shame people who didn't give Blueface money because she said that she gave him the last little money that she had, to which she turned around and told Lemmy that she really needed the money once she realized that Blueface was not going to be in a relationship with her and she couldn't move into his house. Now, fast forward after that, like I said, the acres and all that, I was like, let me Google and see when was the last purchased acres in Baltimore, because according to Google, it says that there are not a lot of large plots of land in Baltimore because it has like a lot of populated areas and finding large amounts of acres is not really common. Now, when I did my little Google, it said the last time there was acres purchased, it was in 2023. Now, it was 110 acres purchased in 2023, and that was what's publicly available. Now, I was like, okay, maybe I need to be more specific and say around 2 to 5, and there's no records available for 2 to 5 or 1 to 2 because I guess you have to go through a certain type of search to find it, but I don't believe that she bought it any damn way. So I'm not going to go past AI because if she don't have a roof over her head, I'm not going to believe that you decide to skip out on a roof, a solid, stable place to stay, and you suddenly just bought all of these acres and acres of land, but before that, you was asking for money, and then you said that you gave Blueface all your money. It's just like, child, the math not mathing. Now, has she come up with money to where if she invested her money properly or if she managed her money properly instead of buying a whole bunch of chains, could that have been possible? Yes. But she didn't manage her money. She hasn't been stable. She bought a bunch of material things. She bought like a blinged out pacifier. She bought blinged out necklaces. She bought a lot of really pricey ticketed items, to which I don't really see her flaunting those recently, so I don't even know if they're still in her possession. But I do know that she does not own a car. She does not have a solid place to stay, and she's living with her father. Like I said, the math not mathing, but the Rocktards will believe it. And speaking of the Rocktards, you know, the Bible Thumpers was very highly upset with me on my last video, honey. They said, girl, you going to HE double hockey sticks. How dare you talk and gossip about her life, and you gossiping, you going to hell. And I said, well, damn, I don't be wishing death on people. I'm not igniting no gang war. I'm not having all types of, well, I'm not going to say I ain't never had premarital sex, but I'm not hunching and bunching right now. Okay, I'm not going from guy to guy and sleeping here, there, and everywhere and sucking toes and all that and fighting people on Zeus Network and sending all these threats out and all this stuff like but that Chrisean is doing, and all I'm doing is talking about it, but y'all saying that I'm the one going to hell. People in church is crazy. You know, people got this idea of the church house, and it is just so skewed. It's not even funny. I'm going to flash some of the messages that they left me on the screen or whatever. But I am so sick of these evil people thinking that they could have the most rotten, foul, evil, judgmental, just outright, I don't even know the word, ways, and think if they say God this, God that in their vocabulary, that makes them a good person. Or if they walk into the church building, then suddenly they're holier than thou and they're making progress, even though they walk in that building and walk out the very same destructive, degenerative way that they went in. Not receiving the word, just reciting the word, no action behind it at all. No type of progress other than walking in the building, and church people will shame you, aka me, and tell me I'm going to HE double hockey sticks because I feel as though her constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again with absolutely zero change, zero progress is crazy. Now, I don't know why, but I just feel as though a lot of people who find God within and make a personal relationship, they read the Bible for themselves, they find an understanding, they do grounding, meditation, they are one with nature, and they live by a simple code. Do unto others as I would like them to do unto me. And seems like a lot of those people are less judgmental, more righteous, living better, not evil, than the people that be in that building. Now, I'm not saying all, because there are some people that go to church that are pleasant, amazing people. So I'm not meaning all, but there's a large amount that I could not even be around at all. But y'all think just walking in that building means something. It doesn't. Not if you're not right within at all. Okay? I am so sick of it. It's crazy. Y'all think just saying, oh, God. No. Faith without work is dead. Put some action behind that. But yeah, so anyways, that's the latest on the circus. Now, in other news, Blueface, I guess he decided that he was going to try to develop some rap artists, and he had a girl come over who was a rapper, and she wrote him in jail while he was in jail, and she changed her name to K Blueface, and she went to his house, got drunk, and started to curse him out. Let me play a little bit of it, and then we're gonna be out.
I'm saying I've been quiet. Don't do that. I'll never talk to you again, and that's that.
That's fine.
Stop playing.
But can you relax though?
Bruh, I rap. And don't ask me to, like, Nikki and whoever. Bitch, don't listen to rap. Don't call me ever again. I'm not gonna talk to you. Stop trying to distract me, whatever is in this house. My phone, whatever, bitch, I can have replaced.
Your phone is right there. I keep telling
Okay,
you.
well, give it to me. You know I'm drunk. You know I was drinking. I was chilling before that. I don't even be drinking like that anymore.
All right, thank you. Finally, you admitted that, because I kind of felt that, and I'm like,
You know, I ain't even drinking or none of that shit. Bless my nuts off since I see you. And I see you, so I will never see you again. So make sure I'm right.
you gotta let that shit wear off, gang.
I guess y'all both want y'all listening.
No, I'm just saying, I don't care who you do it.
I don't even drink, so I don't know why she keep blaming me.
Can I have my
Your phone is right there. Why do you keep
Where?
You brought it over.
asking? Oh my gosh.
Nevada, just show me. I'm not on none of that BS. I'm serious. I'm not a fucking fine girl. I'm just bothered.
Man.
Look at my. This is why I cannot drink. I'll never come back. No matter how famous I get in the future, I'll never come back around you. I don't care what we. Yeah, don't ever try something.
What you do with your phone?
I don't even know you. Why do you keep saying that? You're making a bad first impression.
You're making a weird. You're a weird Dalmatian. Nigga. Don't ever talk to me again. Just you invited me out here. You're weird. Nigga, I'll punch you in your shit.
Damn.
I'm not slow. I'm not. I really don't go there. I don't want to go there, but stop.
We can't.
Y'all saw I just need to go because I don't feel. I've been never seen me gaming on
It's crazy. It's funny when you don't drink and people drink. It's hella funny, like to watch them like just like turn into somebody else like that. I didn't even book her flight here. She booked her own flight here. Got her own way here.
You keep talking.
I'll rap on my own.
Well, you gotta do that.
You'll find me when you're ready.
I ain't even
I don't care about
think
it.
Dicky. You already acting crazy.
How? I haven't touched you.
That's what I'm saying. So why are you saying anything other than Dicky?
Because I feel like it.
Your phone is in your pocket.
When it comes
I
to
told you
you,
she had her phone already. She's lit,
It's
man.
just a lot of shit. I don't trust you.
You can't, bro. She has. I don't know why you entertaining her. She's lit.
Yeah, Blueface.
Okay.
You looking for her phone? It's in her pocket.
I don't know what the game is.
Your name and my name is not gonna be intertwined. I don't got time for no toxic shit, no jail shit, no. You know who the fuck I am, nigga?
I don't even know you.
So
Why do you keep saying stuff like I know you? I don't know you.
So why the fuck you gave me the name K Blue? What the fuck that was made of?
I am not your dad. I didn't give you. I didn't give you no fucking name.
So you didn't say, oh, I think you should change your name to K Blueface.
No.
Put it on some. Put it on something, bro.
My
And
dead
lie.
homies. You sent me a letter in the county jail
Bro,
talk
that's
about
not your-
I changed my name from K Work to K Blue for you.
Can't work.
So
You
that's
said he lying. No. He said, I don't know about K Blue. K Blueface. You gonna sit here and lie? I'm finna bring them messages.
so. What was your name before K Blue?
It was K Work.
And why did you change it?
Because I wanted to, because I wanted to be K Blue. I was wearing blue clothes. Is a lot of these bitches do that shit. What you say about them? Them ain't got talent, and you still be posting. What? I got talent, nigga. I
You
can
got
do
talent. You just crazy.
Okay, why you not giving me that? Why you always trying to? It's like
Cause you acting crazy.
I'm not. I can't. I pulled up to you tonight. I was cool, bro. I was.
So what happened? Why you stop being cool?
At least you said you was cool.
Son,
You was
enemy
cool.
or demonic shit. Mm-hmm.
Why you stop being cool?
I don't know. Like I just said, I don't gotta explain shit. K Blueface will beat you on your ass. Fuck you up, Nick Cannon on the ass. Bitch, rap.
Hey.
You are going crazy right now.
Yeah, like I got the beat for you. Why you wanna beat on me?
Leave me alone.
I'm making the beat. Why you wanna beat
Like
on
I
me?
said, we good.
Just rap, gang. Come on.
Bro, you already seem like a dude. That's weak shit.
I don't know about y'all, but I done read enough of them Diddy lawsuits to know that all of the language, the way that she was phrasing stuff, sound like a setup to me, okay? Because all the lawsuits, they say, oh, I was over such and such celebrity's house. I was given alcohol, and then XYZ, allegation. He needs to protect his space, not just let any old body in. Now, you know, he got that Jezebel spirit on him. He gonna need to calm it down a little bit. Now, I know he been locked away for 2 years, and he probably trying to hit everything moving, hopefully with a condom, child, because, I know them pH balances is not right if that Willie ain't covered. Because he going from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl to girl. Anyways, yeah, so he needs to protect his space, his area, because like I said, the words that she's saying, the way that she's framing stuff, saying that she couldn't find her phone, they trying to trap her in there, and all of just the way that she was talking, it just sound like a lawsuit set up, honey. And in 2025, you need to definitely be careful. Now, as it pertains to Chrisean, do I think that she's away from Los Angeles forever? No. Do I think that she's done with Blueface? No. If he calls her tomorrow or next week, she will be there, okay? But it sounds good right now. She's upset. She's embarrassed. A lot of people were talking about her barking like a dog. A lot of people were talking about how she was catering to him and how she looked foolish, being that he was supposed to have been in a relationship with Angela. But she don't care about none of that. She don't care about when he was in a relationship with Jaden. She didn't care about when he was in a relationship with Angela, and neither did he. Okay, now he didn't either. But she, as a woman, she should have a little bit more respect for herself to allow some boundaries and some self-respect. Now, do I think she's done with him? No. Like I said, it'll happen again and again and again and again, unless Blueface puts a stop to it, because the end result will be her setting him up, him either being in jail or something else. Now, I don't want to speak harm on him, but if he does not protect his peace from her and the threats that she made and all the other women, child, a recipe for disaster. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll talk to y'all on the next video.